quite small, but it's real cozy.
And true education starts here. We are like a family.
We're from the Western Regional Campus.
And we are here to serve you.
Hello everyone and welcome to our first episode of Hot Topics and Hot Drinks. So we're called Hot Topics and Hot Drinks because we'll be talking about some steamy, spicy topics that we as youths, we face on a daily basis, and it's basically our lives. And so we'll be talking about them to see how much we have in common and just to have some fun. So I know you guys don't know us, but we are students from the Northern Caribbean University, Montego Bay campus. And so without further ado, we'll be introducing ourselves before we get right into the discussion. So starting from my left,
I am Richard Samuels, your Associate Justice.
I am Anika Jaman, the Director of Social Affairs and Planning.
I am Akilia Hamilton and I am the Director of Finance and Planning.
Hi, I'm Brittany Ann, and I am the Executive Vice President.
awesome. And I am Harlot Gooden, the Spiritual Affairs Director, and we are your hosts for Hot Topics and Hot Drinks. And so our topic for today is all about dating and relationships as university students. And I don't even have to look to my sides to see the smiles because I know we are all excited to talk about this topic. So firstly, we need to know what dating is and what it entails. So I'm just gonna ask Miss Akilia to tell me, what do you think is dating? What is dating to you? And just tell us something about it.
Well, I think dating is two individuals getting to know each other on a more intimate basis to see what it is that they like about each other, what it is that they don't like, to figure out who they basically are together to see if they are compatible, so to speak, to form a relationship or anything of the sort. I don't know if everybody else agrees or disagrees with me.
Yeah.
You agree, Anika? Okay, tell us what you agree. Tell us what you agree.
So basically, exactly everything that Akila said. And for me, I use that phase or stage in any relationship to realize the red flags before you even start thinking about dating or going in depth with that person.
That's true. That's true.
Akilia said dating is when two people are dating. So, does it have to be two people or can we be like a lot of people?
At the same time?
Yeah. Rashard answered
Well,
that one.
That's a good question, Rashard. What would you think?
If I'm being honest, it's going to take a lot of energy because you're going to be going out with this person, texting this person constantly, needing to know what this person like, what they don't like. Just imagine doing that to 3, 4, 5 persons.
That's true. That's true.
That would be kind of difficult, to be honest.
The topic of multi-dating, I think it varies across cultures and so on, because in America it is one of the upcoming or uprising things where people say try to figure out what you like in order to settle down with what you like, if you know what I mean. So a lot of people date multiple persons, don't mean that they like having sex or so on, they just going out, hanging out, having a good time. I guess it differs in our Jamaican context.
Definitely.
Yeah. So are you guys saying now that dating, when you're dating someone, it means that you are in a relationship or that you're wanting to enter into a relationship, or dating can just be friendly?
You could look at it as figuring out whether or not you want to be in a relationship. Because as Anika said, you see some red flags when dating. So imagine you're not a person that likes when persons open their mouth when they shoot. And you have a girl go on a date and it's constant, they just constantly see it. It's gonna be a turn off for you.
That's true.
I think it's just figuring out whether or not you want to be in a relationship with that person.
But in Jamaica, I believe, as I said, dating is like relationship same time, because if I must say that I'm dating someone, like we're in a relationship. I don't want to see you speaking with anyone else or someone.
Yeah, sometimes they don't even say you want to be my girlfriend or something. As you start talk, you
Yeah,
join them
that's
there.
true.
And yeah, that's not the right way, right? Okay, alright.
So how will you establish the fact that you're the person? Because you say that if you're them a talk, they go more than like it and say, oh, we they know. Because you're them a go places. If me they carry out constantly
Yeah.
and I pay for things, whether or not me pay for it or not. Me go things and me get things.
Without even asking the person to be a girlfriend, or
You
without
need to
even
say it,
saying
say it, establish it.
Exactly. Say
because if dating is as casual as most people put it, and you're trying to figure out who you want to be in a relationship with, the girl more than likely not going to say you want to be in a relationship with her unless you say because
Spending.
But every time we talk to you and say, come over, go so you
What if you take somebody else and so that the girl not
have to
gonna know?
understand.
understand. So are you saying that it is not important to establish that? Do you want to be my girlfriend?
Nowadays,
Do you
we don't
want
think
to-
Jamaican man, they say, if you want my girlfriend.
but what if there's another person in the girl's life who is taking her to places as well and paying for stuff and treating her? Is that person in a relationship? Is the girl in a relationship with you and the other person?
You make a point, right?
Exactly. And I'm sure if you should find that out and you hadn't made it clear that yes, I want you to be my girlfriend, and you find out that she's doing that with some other guy, you would be
That's
upset.
that's what she.
Okay, exactly. Alright. Yeah.
Yes, because you can go to a shop and stand up and explain to like give you exactly what they want. Some of the apps are saying, can you be my girlfriend or in a nice way?
Or say we're exclusively dating, so nobody else in the picture doesn't know.
Exactly. Right?
Especially if
Some
you're
of them
spending.
disregard that feeling, so I even. Those more things, nowadays we those.
Alright. So this leads me to my next question. Do you think that individuals who are in school, I'm talking high school or primary school, should be dating? I'm not talking about
Primary school.
university.
Primary school thing, serious. People, I think people take that serious.
You think so?
Primary school students take it serious because
Okay.
they go from a school and then they go see this girl, but they talk to every day. Me like you, and then go things.
Alright.
Primary school dating is a no-no for me. Because they're at that stage, a lot of students kind of mess up themselves because they know you have maybe the boys from a type of background and they're sexually forced in at home or so on, and they can mess up the little girl or it can go the other way same time. But in high school, I want to hear about that.
I can't really say what age or when. I think
Right.
it does. I think it depends on the person because if you can focus on school and a boyfriend, then
Brittany, you're
School and
10.
boyfriend, primary school.
not at primary school.
Oh.
At high school. And
Yeah, in high school, because they have a bit of understanding.
And it depends on your family too. So if your family is a strict kind that says no boyfriend, no this, no that. So you might want to follow their rules and so on.
Alright, let me ask you a more deep question now. So what do you think about a high school girl and let's say it in Jamaican terms, big man
No,
dating?
no.
That's not dating.
What age?
Alright, she is 14.
That is a crime.
Okay. Exactly.
Exactly. And the thing about it, in high school you'll find that like it happens often, like taxi driver, grade 7. But I think the age, what did I say now, 16 or 17?
To start dating?
To start having sex.
No.
Is 16.
No,
Age of consent.
No, that's not
Yeah,
the
but-
age of consent.
The age of to start dating, you would say 16. I wouldn't say a definite age.
Yeah, I wouldn't say a definite age.
But if they have a definite age at which they can start engaging in sexual activities, then they
Well, you have definitely age for dating. Okay.
Because
They can have sex at 16, you must get it.
Exactly. But the thing about it, you see, is like you have to be careful when you're dating in school because lots of both male and female get damaged from that stage because the person you're dating maybe not really know much about dating and hurt your feelings at the tender age. Couple years later, you don't want to see no boy or you don't want to see no girl in your life. So you have to be careful.
That's true.
Nobody now can settle down like from grade 8 or so on.
And we can agree that I'm sure many of us dated in high school and didn't it affect your grades or something of some sort? Didn't affect your performance or it didn't affect you guys?
Some people can manage it, you know, some people
can manage it.
Yeah, manage it.
Okay.
Book and what.
But
My mother always tell me book before what.
That's right. That's right.
But I don't think we specifically dated in high school because in high school I just meet up after school, talk about
For
sports or
some
whatever.
people, for some people,
Well,
for some people, try to understand
That's true because you know you used to have around at the back of school, you know, couples would go around there. Yeah, but
So high school kids go out on dates and stuff, carry on
I
them.
don't think so.
Them
Yes,
Really?
yes,
I would
Same
get
as
ice cream. Real.
exactly.
Yeah,
It can be anything.
Over
Yes.
school fees at Fontana, yes.
yeah.
Yes, especially at Herbert. Yeah, we have all the fast food places over by that side. So.
And Carl Cliff.
Carl Alright, but yeah, I mean, high school dating. For me, I think they should leave dating before when you're mature enough.
Right.
And that can be at, you guys say not a definite age, because again it depends on the situation, your growing situation, your development, all of it.
But
Okay.
yeah, remember that you have couples that start dating from in high school and like 20 years and primary school and you have like students in high school that mature, that they are mature. Even though we can think say yeah, they're not really mature, but they are mature. I was mature. No, I'm not saying that I was saying that while I was in high school I was mature. I know things that I must do, I must not do.
So
Understandably,
you were dating in
Anika.
high school?
So,
But what I'm saying is, there's a certain level of maturity that people expect when they go in a dating relationship, and oftentimes people don't think that's children, more specifically children in schools and accomplish that. So that's why they'd encourage it after you finish school. Look at most people, their parents relinquish the leash, so to speak, that are on kids after they leave high school,
That's
after
right.
them become able, because that's when society deems us fit or mature enough to go out there and date, and that's fine. Or
That's
handle a relationship.
I think parents look on the fact that when you finish high school, you can start to work. So like anything that you
Some parents, because some parents are when you're in a university,
That's
they don't
true.
want you to see nobody, they don't want you to go out, nothing. So some.
That's very true.
Alright, so being that we're talking about this, what is your ideal date? I want to start with Brittany. And what is your ideal date?
Oh, the
A park or
Okay, so my idea like maybe like a picnic or like a dinner. Food must be involved.
Yes,
Food must be
Yeah,
involved. And I don't want to go anywhere like the movies or a conversation. You can't really talk. I want to get to know you.
Okay.
So,
yeah,
the movies, everybody so I want to, get to know you. So like a little picnic with food or dinner. Yeah.
Okay, Anikia, what do you say?
I agree with Brittany and like I'm a very simple person, so the little things matter to me. So you don't have to really have money to bring it, even though I like to go somewhere where it's expensive, but if you don't really if you don't have the money, I'm okay with that. We can even go to a park, we can even go anywhere, but as Brittany said, I'm not going to be speaking to you for over 2 hungry belly.
That's right.
One food is there, food is there, peace is there, I'm good.
That's right. Okay, Akilia.
I agree with both Anika and Brittany, and it has to be somewhere that is nice. It doesn't have to be anything lavish or fancy. Granted that lavish and fancy is good. You're going to expect it at some point in time, but you don't have to kill up yourself.
Okay.
It has to be something sweet and nice, and I love to laugh, so some kind of laughter has to be there. That's
Yes.
Some kind of movies then. Then after you get something to eat and we talk over food
That's
or whatever.
true.
Or before, you know, schedule a date, a dinner date first and eat, then you go movies, have ice cream after talk, laugh. Things like that.
So that's
So
your
That's your
idea.
idea.
No, I don't believe in a dating thing, you know. You just talk to persons and whether you're on person's vibe or not, you know, go base off of that.
So when you just say you're basically saying that you're okay with a relationship where you're just strictly texting.
No, you go meet up, you go talk.
Oh, you
So
say
you
that's
get
a
to know
when
date.
you decide to
But-
take out the girl.
Alright, me and her go on one date, we go. No, look at that. We now go date somebody. If me and them, we now go on a date together.
I understand.
Okay.
So we go take out my girl on a date, we go somewhere nice, or a nice restaurant, go eat, we go talk, dress up nice, take some nice picture, have a nice time, just create memories, things like that. But we now go date, we now go carry nobody on a date, I mean,
Okay. Well, thank you guys for asking me what my idea is. So for me, I love to laugh. So I feel as if, you know, somewhere fun, probably like circus really. Probably like an amusement park, because I love to play it also. Yeah, and they have food there.
Amusement.
Yeah, Jamie. We can go chocolate.
Exactly. That is a good, I feel like that is a good. Thank you, Sharper.
For the first date, chopper.
No, first
No,
date.
I didn't say for the first thing. You said, what's your ideal date? Yes. So somewhere with.
Then it's the end of the first date.
All right. Yeah. So somewhere fun with food, of course. Yes. All right. So as we're talking about first dates and all that, Rashard, this question is for you. So do you think the man should pay on the first date?
Yeah.
Good boy.
No. Personally, me always go pay. Me not like nobody pay for nothing for me. If I'm my mother, I'm my father, or close family, not even close family sometimes.
But you want to pay for someone.
Me go always pay.
Okay.
I was in this relationship with this girl, and she always offered to pay. But I always tell her, me just not feel good taking stuff from her.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. So it's not a man thing for you. It's just a you thing. Okay.
But me think say man if you pay for the first date. If you take out the girl on the first date, pay.
Can a woman take out a man on a date?
Of course.
But
So in that case, should the woman pay? If the woman takes you out,
If you're
So
the
you
one
want to
that
feel away with accepting the
From me go tell her,
yeah, you're right. So if a girl take it out, she can pay or
go ahead. I guess you'll have to accept at some point.
Yeah.
Say, oh, she had tried to do something nice. You know?
But for the first date, I'm not going to be my guy with it.
What if
For the
you are
first
looking
date-
person?
No, that's not me.
No, not you specifically.
Oh, so you bring him out. But it depends on the type of person, because I'm not going to bring you out with my $4,000 and you're going to order lobster. No, you say I'll be like,
But if you have 4,000 and you now go somewhere where lobster sell. You don't go. You don't got
Alright, so Akila, what do you think? Should a man pay on the first date?
you're independent, but
It does. I don't think it matters. I don't think it matters, to be honest. I don't know.
I think if me taking you out, I'll pay. And
Yeah,
taking you
That's
out.
right. Yes, I agree with that. I was just about to say
our
that.
first date you pay, the next date I pay.
Yeah, so it depends on the arrangement that you have with your person. Okay.
You're
Yes.
supposed to get rich and I'm poor.
That different thing.
Yes,
Yeah. Me think,
different.
think no guy will have money like that go make your worry about it.
That's right.
No, so I'm a man then.
All right. See you on the next side.